ปัจโจมิ อานิโคมิ สุขิยตานังปริหารามิ
MD #UG.68.29 The principle of believing, not believing that will not fall out of the merit line of O1 True Dragon. At the 1st of May 2025 during this period, there are many knowledge and Dharma contents. I will tell you all. Please use your discretion in listening and considering carefully. 1. Message from a good friend. Luang Pu Luang Fa has gone very far in Dharma. Now, his children cannot keep up with him. They are out of date. He has risen higher than the Lord Buddha. Now, he has connected with the creator of the Buddha. Luang Pu is very pleased to see the light at the end of the tunnel. The rough and fine will change the system completely. Everything will not be the same anymore. If everyone knows like him and connects with the creator of the Buddha, the work of dismantling animal fur will go very quickly. Everything is about the elements of Dharma. In this world, there are only elements and Dharma. 2. There is a picture with a sign that it belongs to NFC channel, which means the group of new believers, showing the body of the Lord Buddha. There is an arrow pointing to it. It is the first human body that the Creator created, called the body of the original element. The original Dharma, merit, and there is a bright light in the middle of the body of this Buddha image from a small circle in the middle of this body. There is an arrow pointing from above explaining, "Thank you, Creator." There is an arrow pointing from the left side indicating that the Creator's position is at the center of the body of the original element of Dharma, merit. There is an arrow pointing from below indicating that the Creator is a pure formless energy that creates all living things. The card description says, the Creator's mood is happiness, joy, mindfulness, lightness, comfort, forgiveness. There is also an image of 5 crystal Buddhas stacked one on top of the other, from a small one expanding to a larger one, not including the one in the middle of the body. Answer 1. The one who knows the truth has no explanation, even when asking the real O1 through the dragon overlapping the body. There is no explanation. By translating the message like this, it is normal for the real O1 to not talk about any details that our hearts have not reached yet because the urgent matter is to stop still in the right part to reach the Dhammakaya within ourselves. Compete with time and the devil. Answer 2. Where did you get the knowledge from? How can you believe that it is real? Do you know which channel the information from NFC is from? If you have been following my information, you will know. That means you have not listened at all. NFC is a new faith group whose group leader claims to have received the book from O1, but in fact, he received it from the person who bullied O1 from the temple. The book belongs to someone else, not O1. O1 never wrote a meditation teaching book and did not write it either. Therefore, all the teachings that were claimed to be O1's book were deceived. It was O6 who deceived them. They took this book. The leader of the new faith group went astray. They took his book. What did he teach? It is a book that does not belong to O1. If you follow him, you will get lost. I would like to warn you with good intentions. 3. Just take the picture. The knowledge is real. It comes from the monk. Whether it is true or not is not difficult. Just prove it and you will know. But the reason I think it is not true is because it has not been proven. Answer 3. If you can get the picture, the monk came from the same story. And the original story came from the book that came from the new faith group. The monk who is the advisor of the new faith group came from the past who was in the team of O1 but was the team leader. He has not been at the temple for a long time. I heard that he went abroad. At first, I followed because someone asked me if I could believe it. I received information continuously until I knew what was what. From the real expert who asked the hidden dragon O1. I can only say that whatever he teaches, he can teach. The monks can teach whatever, but don't claim that it is O1's book because it is not true. The real O1 does not write the book. That's enough. As for who will write it down as a book when they sit and practice with O1, that is another matter. But O1, the real one, definitely does not write the book. Therefore, the person who wrote the book and gave it to the leader of the new faith group and also said to invite the children of O1, the real one, to sit together and go find a place to build a new temple because O1 has already given the Dhammakaya temple and its branches to the higher up, with O6 as the representative to negotiate. This is information that came directly from the new faith group. Therefore, this is information that we know where it came from. When we know who it came from, it is definitely not something that belongs to O1, but it is forced on us to say that it belongs to O1, the real one. Otherwise people will not believe it and will not follow it. Therefore, if it comes from the same source, this is information that I do not mind. I am not saying that the person who wrote it down had bad intentions. But I will say that the person who gave the book and claimed that it was O1, the real one, the book of O1, the real one, had the intention to deceive because O1, the real one, did not write the book. So when you start from deception, how can you believe that what is written there will not lead you astray? I am saying that this group will be completely led astray from what the real O1 used to teach well to the detailed part of this book. And is it the person who wrote this book who brought it to teach? Who did the monk who said this learn from? Because the NFC group has a monk in the Barami group as an advisor. So I believe that this group, this book, was brought by someone in the temple, which is the big secretary of O1. He joined hands with O6 to bring this book, claiming that it was O1's. Then he let Mr. Sakin, the leader of the new faith group, take that book to teach. Then he thought that he was like the successor of the Dhammakaya knowledge from O1, the real one, so he opened a group to teach in large numbers. This is the point where it was distorted from the beginning, because it came from the hands of someone with bad intentions. And the book is not really O1, the real one, but claimed to speak, which is a lie. Inner Dhamma can never be wrong. Even a little bit is not okay. Even a little bit is distorted. So if it is not O1, the real one, who came to speak, and O1, the real one, did not make the book, therefore, inner Dhamma, so that you don't get attached to the textbooks or words of O1 because it can distort. That's why O1 doesn't write textbooks. So whoever writes what O1 teaches and says it's O1's textbook, that's the beginning of distortion. This is telling the truth so that you know. You don't have to sit and prove it according to what the textbooks teach because the textbooks that teach are not O1's teachings. Don't be careless. But if you don't believe, it's okay because the Dharma within, in the end, if it distorts, it won't meet. It will go in different directions that I have come to know and verify came from the real experts. It is the same as when I sent the story of the hidden dragon, so this story is not me speaking. I am not an expert, but an expert told me. So this is what the real O1 confirms, that O1 did not write the textbook. That's enough. So what is taught, whoever writes it is up to them. Teaching and sitting. Sometimes just teaching in detail without reaching that point is not right. This is what the real O1 never said. Therefore, the real O1 never teaches in detail to those who have not yet reached that point of meditation. And whoever joins this group to want to know something more than that without yet reaching that point of meditation, it is already the path to the collapse of reaching the Dhamma. Not to mention how detailed it will be, or knowing how far the teachers have gone is useless because it is not true. I am speaking carefully. I am not pretending to know. I am using the knowledge that I have already verified before. I have found this information before. What is this group doing? Why would I not want it if it is real? We have to think like this first. So it is not something that we just started talking about or are against. I am speaking the truth. Honestly, how does the knowledge that tells us how far the teachers have gone have anything to do with me? If I haven't even reached the beginning yet, how would I know what the teachers and masters have achieved? What's the point? Knowing but not reaching the beginning doesn't help the teachers at all. And building merit isn't just knowing what the teachers and masters are like and then being pleased with them. So will I be able to go with O1? They are two separate things. That's why I said, don't waste your time. If you really want to practice and reach it, do as the real O1 taught when he was in the era that O1 taught. That's enough. If you haven't reached the inner Buddha clearly and firmly, don't waste your time learning the details in any way because it will lead your mind to follow that path and become distorted. The inner Dhamma is natural. If you know it first, when you practice, it will become a matter. If your mind leads you, it will become distorted. 4. We read and are confused because we don't know all of the monks you mentioned or any of the monks who went abroad. We only know our teacher who works quietly in the northeast. His work is detailed work. How can we speak rudely? He has already said that his work is difficult for people to know and understand because it is new and further researched with Luang Pu. He said that to fight the devil, we must fight like a gorilla. If you show yourself in front of them, you will be played with because you are still under their conditions. But you are outside their conditions when you break free from their conditions. What they are hiding will be revealed. The truth will be revealed. There are many things that they are hiding and we do not know. So we have learned a lot more. The old generation who used to study Dhammakaya could not accept it. They have the duty to fix all the elements of Dhamma that the devil has left behind. If the Venerable Master does not reach that point of Dhamma, he will not be able to speak by himself. Answer 4. It is okay. Consider it an exchange of information. I am not confirming it because I do not know the Venerable Master. And I do not have detailed Dhamma to check whether it is true or not. But what I am telling you is that there is information that is related to what I already know and is related to the monk team that has talked about this. I am just taking the information that I know to tell you. If it is a picture that comes from that to explain this matter, do not think too much. It definitely comes from the same matter. As for the Venerable Master who is explaining this, you cannot confirm how far he has reached or not. He is just talking about things that we do not know because we have not reached it. Just to be on the safe side. If you do not see what O1 is fighting for, you are not in the same circle as O1 anymore. In what you will talk about in detail, whether it is good or not, or how far it has progressed. But the truth is opposite to what the signal is from the real O1 at this time. So if it is opposite, then the reason supports the part where the real O1 passes through the dragon to me, more direct and clearer. Even though I do not have that much Dharma, I have to choose to believe in what the reason supports. As for the matter that you brought up to say that you have known like that, I am giving you another side of the information. That the image you see, if it is from the teacher who told you and comes from the NFC group, it is not from the real O1, just do it. And in terms of the details of the Dhammakaya knowledge, O1, Dragon, has said it before. When I believe in O1, Dragon, I have to believe in what O1 said. Whatever O1 said is just a tool to detect things that we do not know or agree with in detail. What principles will I use to deal with it? What can I do? This is what I am telling you. Whatever anyone sits in detail and sees is not consistent with what O1, Dragon said. It is seeing the truth. But what is seen is not true. It is the mind leading to see because the mind knows first, so it leads to see according to what is known. In the language of O1, it is called distorted. And especially if the teacher is sitting and doing it alone, it is even more impossible. That will survive well in the right way. Because if you are still in the battlefield of Luang Pu Sad, the devil will not let you see it. But what the devil will show you is what he deceives you. And whoever wants to believe it will be led off the main path. It is cutting off the enemy's strength. Which is the O1, dragon side? Think about it. If this story is true, in the story that the teacher said that the knowledge is progressing like this or that, everything is about to change for the better. It depends. Why doesn't the teacher see what O1 is already suffering? Why isn't the teacher on the same battlefield that O1 is fighting and can't fight? Why doesn't the teacher come to help? Not seeing O1 means that the teacher isn't in the middle with the real O1. Do you understand this explanation? This is talking about the principle of logic, cause and effect. That is, the teacher said that he practiced knowledge with Luang Pu Sod like this and that. The NFC team also said that he entered the center of Luang Pu Sod at the center of Luang Pu Sod's 30-fold merit, and then headed towards the ultimate Dharma according to Luang Pu Sod by skipping Luang Fa by his own meaning, and taught everyone to spread loving kindness as the main principle. Is it the same? That shows that everyone has deviated from the path, not going with O1, but heading straight to Luang Pu Sod directly, skipping O1. This is how is it possible? I answer that it is possible. That is, you in the NFC group and the Barami group are not going the same way as O1 anymore. How can you believe that he will lead you the right way? If we believe in O1, those who are not going the same way as O1 and say that they are going with Luang Pu, would you believe it? It is the same as changing teams. This is just a reason. Since I do not see the details that you have accessed and seen like that, you do not see it either. But I have been working in coordination with the real experts and the real O1 since 2018 and before that. Until now, we have never lost proper contact with each other. Therefore, the internal situation in the detailed part that is the battlefield of O1 the real one is the same as O1 told the real experts to tell me to inform O1's children all along. There is no good news or detailed information that is superior to the demon side as told by these three sources. You can decide for yourself which side you want to believe, but I can only tell you this much. There is another truth about Luang Pu Sod that I have not told anyone yet because it is not yet time for O1 the real one, dragon, to tell anyone. But it will be a confirmation that the detailed path that you are telling me now from your teacher is exactly the same as those two groups. When the information from those two groups is from the demon side, if your teacher can refer to the image of that group, it means that they saw the same thing. I can easily conclude that they were deceived by the demon side. In order to cut off the power of the merit side of the subjugation of O1 the real one and Luang Pu Sod and Grandma Chan, and to cut off a lot of power because they went to a group of people who loved to sit in Dhamma and started learning from the teachings of O1 the real one, with O1 as the source of merit from the beginning. But being lured out of the same battlefield path as O1 is like letting O1 fight alone to bid for power with the devil's side. Therefore, the situation of sending messages to me as I have received merit to tell you for many years has only gotten worse and is consistent with the astrologers and Dr. P who said it was getting worse. It is a consistent reason, more than listening to the supernatural good news from your teacher in the other two groups. Some people from many other areas also said similar things to what your teacher said, like this, going in the direction of secretly concealing the devil. He did not see it, allowing him to see his diagram and progress his knowledge a lot because he could not fight face to face, he would be attacked. Actually, it is exactly the same. Both the two groups and your teacher in the outside line who said the same thing, all said it was good news. In detail, he was far ahead of him. But in reality, leaving O1 to fight alone in the big battlefield and O1 could not fight him because the entire base of merit had been lured out of the way, playing a covert role, secretly watching, and thought that he had solved the devil's diagram that he had left behind. But instead, he left the plan that was going to destroy the human world to be the burden of the real O1 alone at this time. It is really sad that when the devil attacked O1, he attacked both coarsely and delicately and destroyed O1's power. The coarse part was the team of monks, novices, and laypeople in the temple and all the supply groups. In detail, he eliminated the first sitting team of O1, completely disappearing from this world. Only one was left, who was a member of O6 in the temple. The rest, if they had sufficiently refined dharma, they could only protect themselves from the sins of the group's work that went in the direction of sin. As O6 had suggested through the temple's executive committee for many years. And as long as the sitting team that had some refined dharma was still in the temple, they would only be able to protect themselves and could not send the power of merit for O1 to use in their work, because the sinful side in the temple was much stronger and denser. Therefore, the conclusion here is that if the three groups who knew the same thing were not in the same battlefield as the real O1 today, it means that they might have truly reached and seen the truth. But they were in different groups and teams from the real O1. As for whether it is true that you will directly plug in the merit line with Luang Pu Sod in the center of the 30-pointed merit, whether you will see the knowledge and the diagram of the demon side that was left behind and secretly collect and fix it, I cannot confirm anything. But I can express my opinion that if you can really do that while thinking that the demon side does not see, that is, you were deceived by the demon side into believing like this and enjoying the vain hope that there is hope that you will defeat the demon when playing the game of secretly destroying his diagram. When you play secretly like a gorilla to solve the demon side's diagram, you are not really on the same path of suppression as Luang Pu Sod. Grandma Chan and O1 who are fighting in the big diagram that is about to happen. You are busy collecting other diagrams that the demon side left behind to lure you to fix them. Think about it. If it is a really important big diagram, how could the demon side let you secretly go and destroy it? The word "going to destroy the diagram that the demon side left behind" means that it is no longer used or has no use. The demon side therefore did not stay to guard to let that diagram actually happen and let you be excited that the demon side did not see. He did not see it, or he could pretend not to see it, because if it is something important he won't let you guys solve it easily. There must be a public auction of his powers. Therefore, when you guys fell for the trick, thinking it would work, and you all went to collect and solve those diagrams, you took the meritorious force that should have belonged to O1 to solve the big diagram right now, and disappeared with the team that acted like a gorilla, so that O1 wouldn't have enough strength to solve the big diagram on the main battlefield. And right now, I can only confirm that anyone who follows the three groups that are talking about the same thing, but haven't seen O1 in the middle of the body, haven't seen O1 on the battlefield where you guys said you secretly collected and solved the diagram that the devils left behind. This means that you guys didn't see the diagram that the O1 real one is fighting alone, meaning you didn't go with the O1 real one, you didn't help the O1 real one. Therefore, if anyone wants to help the O1 real one, they must abandon everything and practice Dhamma to reach the Dhammakaya by listening to the meditation guide of the O1 real one only, nothing else. Don't want to know the Mara diagram, don't want to know any details at all, so that the mind focuses on the center of the body, still and in the right place. When you see the Dhammakaya and are still until you enter the center of the Buddha to become the Dhammakaya, then you will meet the real thing in the real field, where you will meet the O1 real one in the center of the body first, and will be the strength for the O1 real one to truly defeat the Mara in the big battlefield. This is what can be called being in the middle of the O1 real one, being on the same team as the O1 real one. This is all that can be confirmed by the real knower at O1, Dragon. To come and tell it this time, and must hurry and do it quickly before it's too late. Because from the information from the continuous dreams, both the O1 real one took the real knower to dream, including taking Kiantawan to see in the dream, continuously telling each other during this period. including the last clip 68.24, there were 2 dreams like that. It clearly says that everything will not be able to continue because O1 does not have enough merit to solve the devil's diagram. Everyone who is not lost and is the true O1's merit line must prepare to save their lives from now on, the only place. And this means that there is no way to get the merit back to solve the devil's diagram for real from now on, including your teacher's team and the other 2 groups. And the group outside the temple who trained in other ways, they were all deceived by the devil and lost their way, wasting their time. That's all. I'm just leaving it as a principle. You don't have to believe it, but if anyone believes it, they will definitely not fall away from the true O1's merit line. That's all. I'm sharing merit with everyone. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Atoyawa awitito samanta jakawalesu ye satta patavicara apaya pacha niveraja nitukhaja nupatawa Utang yawa pawakkaja Atoyawa avijito Samanta jakawalesu Ye satta utake jara Apaya pacha iveraja Nitukhaja nupatawa Utang yawa pawakkaja Atoyawa avijito Samanta jakawalesu Ye satta akase jara Apaya pacha niveraja Nitukhaja nupatawa